TV channel. My name is T. Kingsley. I hope you have a very wonderful church service, very wonderful day today. I thank God for our life. Thank God for everything. We going out today and coming back today. God has already blessed us with those things. So we have all the reasons to praise his holy name. So I welcome you back. Today we have a very interesting topic to discuss today, which I know that it may interest us anywhere to discuss on it. Please, I want you to share this video so that you invite your friends to join us in the discussion. Why I have a guest from Nigeria today. His name is called Mr. Udemezuo. He's my regular host on Facebook. But today I bring him in YouTube so we can discuss together. Yeah. So welcome back. Our topic to discuss today is social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and the other social media platform. The way our people are using it, especially our guests are using these things, is becoming so alarming. I don't think it is the reason the owner or the founder of this social media why they bring it out to help make life so easy for everybody. Many people have lived what the original intent of it is and deviate to another thing. These are one of the topics that we are going to look into to able to address this issue, the menace of our gears on social media. The number 2 point we have this night to discuss is about the migration of illegal immigrants from Africa to the Western world is also getting so alarming. It is not what it used to be that it is now. A lot of people are entering into Europe, into UK, into other developed world illegally, thereby endangering their lives. Some are dying, some are in prison. Many things are happening to them, all in the name of leaving the shore of Africa to travel to Europe. These are the things I put up today. We can look onto it to see how to address this issue while I wait for my guest to join me. Thank you and welcome back again. I still remain your favorite, King Size. Okay. So please help me to share this video. Let it. What is your thinking about this topic that I bring this evening? Our guests on social media, what is your opinion? They have used it instead of using it to market their business they are doing or to pass good message, good information. Many are using it now for their own selfish interest, for their own selfish gain. Some are using it to advertise themselves. Some are using it as, I don't know if I can say, a kind of pornography. This is not what is supposed to be. The way they are going about it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and other platforms is not the original intent of the founders of this platform. How are we going to cut all these things? Because even many of them are also endangering their lives on this connection of, hook up and other stuff, other things like that on social media. What are your views? How are we going to address this issue? Please share this video so that other people will also join us So we discuss it to know how to handle this issue. What is your opinion? Please share this video. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my guest to join me. And our people, our young men and our young women who are leaving the land of Africa to look for greener pasture in foreign land. There are ways to do things. There are systems to do things. When you enter a country illegally, it will be hard for you to survive. Even if you make it through desert or you make it other ways through sea to enter into Europe, to enter America, to enter Canada, to enter other Western world, you will still find it so difficult to survive, to earn your living. It will take you maybe like 2, 3, 4, 5 years to settle down. But when you go it on the right way, go it on a normal way through embassy, get yourself a visa. I don't see anywhere they can deny you when you present the necessary document that is needed to apply for that visa. They cannot deny you that visa as long as your documents are genuine. When you enter into a country with a genuine visa, from that visa, before it expired, you begin to find the process if you wanted to settle down in that country, process of systemizing yourself to settle down, to legalize your stay, go to immigration, do the necessary thing that need to do, file the necessary document that need to be filed. They will give you permanent resident, permanent stay. They will give you, first of all, they will give you a stay, maybe 6 months, maybe 1 year, depending on the motive by which you are applying for that document. When they give you can now look for a job. They give you that document for you to go and look for a job to do, to pay tax, to contribute to the economic growth of that country. When you begin to pay tax, you have many access to many things. That's including healthcare. That's including if you have children, if you can able to invite your family that are living in Africa. You cannot be here and they will be there. You don't have document here. You will be moving crooked, dodging because you are running away from immigration police. It's not supposed to be so. You need to go it on a right way because why I'm saying this is that we that is living in Western world here, I'm living in Sweden. What I see people passing through, illegal immigrants, the way they are treating them like just a common criminal. Maybe you take asylum seeker. There's nothing you will tell Western world people again that this is what is happening in your country that they did not know. Social media has made it very, very clear that everybody know what is happening in a particular country. If there is war in your country, they know. If there is any instability in government, they know. Because people who are into social media are reporting and bringing news, even from the remotest village where you can think of, which you say, okay, I will use this thing to defend my refugee. They know all these things. That is why I am bringing this matter because many people have died. Many people are still in the potential camp. They are saying that they prefer to die here than to go back to Africa. How can you be telling a white man this kind of a thing that will prefer to die in their country instead of you to go back to your country? Is there anything wrong in your country? If all of us run away from that country, I know when I say this, people will say, why did you stay that place? Why can't you come back home? Yeah, you don't know how many years I have left Nigeria. I've left Nigeria when things are still good. When I get my visa, I come to Europe here, I settle down, I've lived here for donkey years. But you that are coming now, or presently now, things are not the way it used to be before. Things have changed. And when things change, you need to follow that system and change. Know the right thing to do. Take it easy. Apply for the visa. When you get the visa, you can come in. When you come in, nobody will deny you. what is right for you, they will give it to you. Please, I want us to share this video so we can discuss on it. We have a lot of things to iron out today, but I'm still waiting for my guest to join me. Please just hold on a moment. Waiting for him. Inviting again. Okay. Okay. I guess, yeah. Okay, so what am I saying? When you take things easy, look for a company who will sponsor you. Look for a company that will give you an invitation letter. There are other ways you can come also. Okay, so we go on. So there are many things that you have to arrange yourself, plan yourself before coming. Make sure that you go to the embassy, you know the necessary documents which they demanded from you. You know the necessary document they ask you to present. From that side, you can arrange it very, very well. Then for the side of here, you can find somebody who can help you, assist you. Some people are coming on holiday on tourist. You can as well come on tourist, make a hotel reservation for yourself. Make sure you have an adequate fund to sponsor yourself so that you will not come here to become a nuisance to the public. Because all these things, they look into all these things. The embassy there will ask you a lot of questions, which you must provide proof because they needed proof and they needed it in original copies. So they will certify that this is where you are going. Even the year that you are coming, you have to have a reservation. Make a reservation for yourself, maybe in a hotel, or maybe you have somebody who is living here, who have a permanent resident, who have a passport, who have a house, who can stand for you and said, okay, I know this person, I'm guaranteeing that he will stay in my house. You cannot be a nuisance to the public. He will put down his document or her document. Then the embassy will give you document. You come because the money you spend trying to enter illegally, when you shake it very, very well, you find out that the money you spend going it on the right way is on the right way is even cheaper because the cost of visa at the embassy is more far, far, far lesser than the one you will pay an agent who said that he wanted to carry you by road, try to convince you. Maybe some have gotten some reports that some people have took some people and go and dump them in other African countries around other maybe Far East or maybe all these Eastern Bloc countries and leave them there, which is not your dream, which you have while leaving the shore of Africa to come to Europe to better your life. Yes, I know things are very difficult home, but we need to take it easy so that we will not be a slave in the hand of the white people. We will not be a slave in another man's country because what the Africans are suffering, are seeing here in the Western world, when somebody tell you this thing, you will not believe it. It's just that there's nothing they can do again. Since they have come, they have come. So they decided to bear it. Whatever that comes out from it, they bear it. But you that are coming as a newcomer, we are trying to tell you so that you will go it on the right way that will make things easy for you to settle down. Once you settle down, you begin to see that, yes, you begin to enjoy yourself. These are the things I wanted to bring out so to let you know that even living life in Europe here is not what you people are thinking it to be. It's very difficult. Imagine you that does not have document. How are you going to survive? Because without documents, you cannot work. There's nothing like black job again. It doesn't exist again. Even those days when some people will go and work in a farm, it doesn't exist again because government need you to pay that tax. It's very important to pay the tax. And the reason why you are paying the tax, we are not only paying it just because government wants you to pay the tax, but you're also paying the tax to help yourself because while you are paying the tax, you are saving for yourself also. Because that money you give to government, they are keeping it for you. When you retire, when you pension, that money will begin to pay back to you. This is a place where the system of pension is working very well, not to compare the one that we have in Africa, where you may maybe somebody retire from civil servant. The next 10 years, they are not even paying him pension, not talk of his or her what they call it, gratuities. But here, everything is made. You need to obey the law. So when you did not obey the law, you are provoking them, you are making them to be angry. And that is why some countries, even if you come into their country and decided to take refugees, they will judge your case within 3 months to know if they will allow you in or they will take you back to the country where you are coming from. It does not matter whether you say that you are from this country, whereas it's not your country. It doesn't matter. They can go and dump you in any African country or any country where they feel that they have flight that is going there. It didn't consider it because they have a treaty with those countries. And you know that majority of African leaders may support them because there are things that they are getting from them. So that is why when you get a genuine visa, there's nobody that will tell that he will deport you back because the motive by which you are coming into their country is legitimate. So when you come in, before your visa expired, you will know how to fix yourself. If business that will come, you want to trade on business, you do your business and go home. But if you said, okay, I want to better my life, I want to have a good life, then you plan how to systemize yourself. So you will begin to get the benefits that are due for you. Because it is when you pay the tax that things that are due for you and even for your children, which are still coming, or your wife or your husband, depending who first come, it is from that place that government will now begin to use to pay you back. It's not a matter of you coming, looking for where to go to look for social, to eat refugee, to take a refugee from here to here and here to here, thereby destroying the names of our countries from Africa. Another one is that our gears who are coming into this Europe are messing things up. That is what we are saying. When you don't have a residence to live, you don't have work because you don't have work permit, they find out that the only option left for them to survive is to begin to hawk themselves, is to begin to give out their bodies or a name of prostitutes to be able to make ends meet. It's not supposed to be so. By so doing, when they see us as a black man, when they see you as an African, they don't have regard. They don't have respect for you because we use our hand to sell our pride. We give it to them at a cheaper rate. So these are very, very important things which we need to iron out. We need to do anything that we are doing, we do it on the right way so that it will be easy for each and every one of us. It is not me that owns abroad. You can come in, but you must come in on a proper channel so that things will be easy for you. What is your own opinion? Let me see you at the comment box. Thank you. Now, the next topic I have this evening is about our guests on the social media, the menace that is happening on the social media these days. A lot of things are going on that are not supposed to be so. Or in the name of government did not provide job, there is no work. Actually, there are some people that does not want to work. There are some people that does not wanted to do something for themselves to earn a living. They believe in easy money that will destroy their life, that destroy their future, according to Lucky Dube. So you don't know that this thing you do is something that will destroy his near future. All these things you guys are doing, enough is enough. There are other things to do to make money. It is not only selling your body. You can make money. No, you just somebody just get somebody on Facebook, just a friend, just within 15 minutes, I begin to tell you that he's here for this and that, this and that. Begin to tell you this and that, this and that. If you want this, you pay this. If you want that, you pay this. If you want this, you pay this. You want what kind of thing is this? Some are setting people up on that Facebook, setting people up, trying to use nude picture to set people up. Say, if you didn't give me such amount of money, I will post this picture. I will do this one. These things are rubbish. It is hard time we stop it. It's not good, especially Africans. These are too many in Africans. A lot of white men are complaining about this issue. That is the reason why I bring it. You started a friendship. Gradually, you build up a friendship. You build up relationship. That money that you are trying to get by all means within 1 hour, within 2 hours, will gradually come in without you asking for it. It is when you are good to somebody, that person can have the mind to say, okay, no, this person, I have known this person for a long time now. In fact, let me give him something. But this one, you meet somebody today, that week is her birthday. You meet that person today, that moment you meet that person, the mobile phone is no longer working. The screen, the video is no longer working. Call the person on, okay, let me call you on video. Let me see you to know who you are, whether you are genuine. No, the phone is not good. The video is not working. Is it, who are you telling this kind of things? It's better you come out plainly and tell the person, see. Please, you can assist me with anything. See, come out with your real self, who you are. You don't fake yourself. It's not good. It's not bringing good names to us as an Africans. Africa have pride. We have dignity. We have rich culture. We are blessed people. God bless us so much. We have all the natural resources. We have all the amenities. We have everything to be a great nation. But we are using our hand to bring all these things down, bringing ourselves cheaper to the wider world. Why are we doing all these things? There are many small, petty businesses you can open up and do. But because of pride, because of egoism, we cannot do it any longer. The things that our parents did those days, no more, is no longer existing. Everybody wants easy money. I didn't say you should not go if you should not go and look for what you do, but let it be something that is legitimate. Let it not be something. Let it not be something that will terminate the image of our great country, Nigeria. My brother, so finally, I see you. How did you do it?
Technology is too much. Oh. I had to upgrade my YouTube version.
You really?
I had to upgrade my YouTube version to be able to join.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm happy to have you.
In fact, I
I'm
feel
happy to
like just watching your video because I was learning a lot. You know, talking about people coming into Europe or Western world without documents.
yeah.
Based on hustling level.
Based on hustling level, it's no longer working as it used to be. When we newly come those days, yeah, it's still
Yes.
working, but now it's no longer working
Okay.
because their
Yes.
ISIS has also
The person will.
every system, everything they have understand because the social media had made
Yes.
it more easy for them to know about your own village, what is
Your
happening in
background.
your own village. So there's no kind of lie you will tell them now that they didn't know. They understand
Of course.
more than you. So
Of course.
welcome to this discussion. So without
Thank you.
wasting time, I will like to give you audience so that you can able to talk to us. What do you think
Okay.
about this massive exodus of
Of
migrants from Africa to Western world? What causes
okay.
it?
Of course. Of course. There's no smoke without fire.
Yeah,
Uh, people who travel out of the shores of Africa to Western world, they are actually going there seek the greener pastures,
Yeah,
as
sure.
usually greener pastures. But why are they going there to look for greener pastures? Is it that the pasture in Africa is not green?
It's red.
The pasture in Africa is also green, you know, but there are factors that cause people to leave their environment to go to another environment. Number
Sure.
one factor is bad governance. Bad governance, you know,
Okay.
bad management of resources of the country, you know, where there is a high level of unemployment in Africa, and the government that, that is not effective in creating jobs, you know, and when you hear that the unemployment rate in America is 3%, you know, that means almost everybody has a job. And they say, if once you are willing to work hard in America, you have one, two job, you can even have two jobs during at the
Yeah,
same
sure.
time.
Mm.
You know, and the 3% that don't have a job, they enjoy
Government
government
are
welfare
paying for them. Mm.
for them. But in Africa, like in Nigeria, for example, we have over 30% unemployment rate. Just that 30% is just official rate, official figure. Because
Mm.
might be more than up to 50%. So up to 30% unemployment rate. And the unemployed people, nobody takes care of them. They are on their own.
Okay.
So so one strategy they have to survive is to japa, to travel out of the country, to travel out of
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria, to travel to the Western country, because they have the assurance that once you enter Europe or US, you get a, you know, even if you're just a cleaner, a janitor in Europe or US, you can be paying
Mm.
any up to $1,500 or more. It is nearly
Yeah.
more than 1 million naira in 1 month. You know, so one factor that encourages Africans to travel to Western country is bad governance. The other one is
Okay.
insecurity. Insecurity. You
Mm-hmm.
know, in Africa, even if you are earning so well, even if you are earning $10,000 a month, that's up to 5 million naira a month.
Mm.
You know, you are not safe. You're not safe. Uh, you can be kidnapped anytime and killed anytime, even after paying ransom. So, because of insecurity in Africa, people choose to travel to the Western world where they can live in peace, where they can have peace of mind. You know, you earn whatever you're earning, but you can live long. You heard of the news of some Americans who came into Anambra State
Anambra. Mm-mm-mm.
to do health care mission, free health care mission. You know, they are volunteers to give the people
Mm.
free medical care, and still because of insecurity, some people attack them and kill them. You
Kill
can imagine
them.
that when you are here, when you are out to serve humanity, to give freely to people, to poor people, and the
Mm.
same person,
This is bad.
bad, that same person who is like an angel came to rescue you, to give you free healthcare, free surgery, and you killed the angel. To show you the extent of insecurity in Africa, where human beings are turned into devils. God, it's only the devil that doesn't appreciate something good, a good gesture. You killed a missionary on mission to give you free medical care. Even with they will even distribute material like T-shirts, give people things they need for a better life, free of charge.
Mm.
Give them food, give them the gospel, but they killed them. You know, so
That's too bad.
people people are so hot, people are so frustrated that even bad people are suffering for it. So people who want to be safe, who want to still have their head on their neck, they just want to travel out of the country, travel
Okay.
to UK, other parts of Europe, US, you know, just to be alive. It's not about the money, but to be alive. But this security is too much. Then another factor is that one is a positive factor. That the world is not a global village. You know, you are in Sweden, I'm in Nigeria. And because we can communicate with you on social media, on WhatsApp chat, now we are live together on YouTube. If tomorrow I want to do holiday in Sweden, It's very easy. We are always communicating. You tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Once I have the
Yeah.
qualification, I'll go over to Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Mm-hmm.
if I have the I can come and to study. And also because of the internet, you can apply for a course, MSc, PhD, online.
Yeah.
Pay online, see your admission status online.
Mm-hmm.
They'll tell you when to resume. Once you have the money. So social media is a positive factor, and internet is a positive factor, making it easy for Africans to migrate. You can be where you are now working, uh, and then do some documentation, get some licensing right from Nigeria, get some licensing in Europe or America, and
Mm.
here while you're in Nigeria, an employer will employ you.
Yes.
So you just travel straight to your next job.
Yes.
I have colleagues who have done it. They are in UK now. And while they were working in Nigeria, they got their licensing to practice in UK, did their job interview online like
Mm-hmm.
this on
Mm-hmm.
Zoom or Team, Google Team,
Yeah.
do their interview with the potential employer, submit their documents digitally, and the next thing they are employed, a flight is booked for them, and they travel.
The travel.
So that's the it. Yes, ICT, the power of technology. The world is a
Yeah.
global
Yeah.
village.
Mm-hmm.
So you choose where you live. So because if you are knowledgeable enough and you have the financial capacity, you can choose to live wherever you want to live in the world. You don't have to die in a shithole country or die in Africa, for no reason. If you can choose to travel out of the country, travel out of Africa to find a better life. Thank you.
Okay. Now, what you talk about this traveling issue. Now
Yes.
that we have internet, social media as
Yes.
a global village,
Yes.
the cost of them trying to enter illegally,
Yeah.
I found out that it is more higher than to go
Yes.
on a normal process. Why
Yes.
are
Yes.
they
Yes.
still going it illegally,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
knowing that
That is
they may end up getting a fake visa or fake document to travel?
that is the desperation. Desperation and frustration can cause you to decide to travel to Europe through the desert or by sea. If you have lived in a state like Benue State, where you see 100 people massacred at night, you know, by bandits, you know, or Fulani herdsmen or whoever, or terrorists, you know, and if you survived it, such a person will be willing to do anything to travel out of this country and enter Europe. You know, if you have
Your line is bringing.
yes, or you have been frustrated so much by poverty and hunger, you have hustled, done everything, you have hustled, worked hard in Nigeria, but still you cannot afford even two meals in a day. you
Mm.
know. So you see that such a person will be desperate to travel out of the country to Japan by all means. But as they say, it's always easier to do something right than to do it wrong. It's easier to do something right than to do it. So when you want to do something in the wrong way, it will involve risk, it will be difficult. Some people drown at the sea when they want to enter, maybe want to enter Spain through Libya.
Mm-hmm.
Through the desert. Some people
Mm.
die of exhaustion, dehydration, and
A lot of things.
lack of
Mm.
water, lack of food in the desert. Some people will go through the sea, and because it's a unsafe boat, you know, they may be caught up by a storm. If there is a ship that passes, they caught
Mm.
up by a storm, and the boat will capsize, and they all drown. Sometimes also the police will catch them on the sea. The police, if they decide to be merciless, they can also shoot them and kill them, or capture them, put them in cell and deport them. So, but what you see is that people in Africa who are desperately trying to get over to Europe or Western world, they do so because they're not comfortable here. they are frustrated, they are feeling insecure. That's why when they enter Europe illegally, they sign up for what they call asylum.
Yeah.
You know, this person is they are under the living under the threat of bandits or terrorists that could kill him any time. So they are seeking for safety in Europe. They sign
Okay.
up for asylum.
But one thing that you did not understand, or what they did not understand, is that, just as I said before, that they have understand the whole system. Because, for
Yes.
example, when you come to Nigeria, for example, let's say you made mention of Benue, Middle Belt, where there
Yeah.
is problem in the Middle Belt. They will ask you here, you wanted to seek an asylum, maybe in the southern side, where there is peace. Why can't you go to the southern side? Why did you risk your life, cross the whole African countries to come to this side? They will not get any answer to give them, because it is not paper that you use to transport yourself from your home to here. They know the cost, because they have people who are working with them that give them the breakdown of all these things. So at the end of the day, they will tell that your asylum is not granted, that you must go
Wanted.
back to your country. So it became a problem. Person will be
Yes, yes,
looking
yes.
for money to take lawyers. Lawyer can extend it. Okay, the case we next 1 year. Person, okay, within that 1 year, you are not doing anything. Your people back home
Yeah,
will think that you are doing something, whereas you are not doing anything. You are just They just keep you in what they call semi-prison, because I call it semi-prison. The money
yeah,
they give
yeah.
you, whatever small thing they have, whatever they give you is what you will eat. This is not the kind of
Yeah,
life you structure for yourself. So these are the things
yes,
that
yes.
we are agitating, saying that it's better to go it on a right way than
Yes,
to
yes,
go it
yes.
illegally, because we that are in here, people that come in here illegally are suffering. They are
Yeah, of
suffering
course.
because nobody will willing to help you. Your father is not here, your mother is not here. It's only you cannot go begin to disturb your brother, because this person come from the same country with you. You cannot be a burden
Yeah,
to him or her, because he have his own
yeah.
problem to cater for. So government is
Yes, yes.
tired of it, because many other countries are also coming. You go to where the camp is, their places, they're no longer taking care of it very, very well. So these are the things that we
Okay.
are talking about on a
Well,
right way.
overpopulation. Yeah,
Yeah,
overcrowding
on a
of
it's
immigrant.
overcrowded. Yeah, it's overcrowded.
Yes, yes.
Because me, I
Yes.
want their, I want them to enter it legally.
Legally, yes, yes.
When they enter
Leg-
legally, they have the right of everything, because you did not enter their country illegally, you enter it legally. So
Exactly.
what they did not know is that with that your visa that you used to come, you will now use that the same visa and the passport to go and seek for that asylum. It's more easy for you. Then you
Yes,
said
yes,
no.
yes.
I don't have. How did you enter? You start behaving like a mad person. They have seen it
Yeah.
all. It doesn't work
Very slim.
again. They have seen it all.
Okay.
So
Yes,
that's it.
yes.
Now, the
Yeah.
next topic I wanted to bring on, because of our time, is this issue of social media. The menace that is going on social media. Even, let's say, the African girls, African women.
Yes.
Social media, I know that the founders of Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and other social media platforms, the reason why they bring this in is for global business, global communication, and the socialization and things, stuff like that. But it's all depend on the motive you have as an individual going into social media to
Yeah.
register yourself as a member. But you find out that what is happening into it is becoming alarming. That was the reason why I bring it. Is because the whites are beginning to see all of us as partner with those things. It's your sister that do this. It's your sister that do that. They're selling their body. You have not even meet and discuss with the person for 30 minutes on chatting on this thing. They are beginning to advertise that if you want this one, you pay this. You want this one, you pay this. You want this one, you pay how much. You want this one, you pay this. This is my phone number. This is account number. It's of somebody you did not you have not, you did not even know. You don't know whether the
Yes,
person is
yes.
married. It's just talking bullshit.
Yes.
What is your opinion about this?
Okay. So social media is a good development, and social media has its good sides and the bad sides, the positive and negative sides. But if I should choose to argue for social media, I will argue in favor of social media because social media, yeah, has made it possible. Yeah, in fact, I used to say that the fastest means of communication nowadays is Facebook.
Yes.
Fastest means of communication is Facebook. You know, uh, anything that happens once you enter Facebook, you see it.
You see it
You know,
immediately. Mm.
like breaking news. So it helps us to get information. You know, it
Even to
also,
connect to your old friends, you can connect to your old friends through it.
of course, also it helps us to reconnect to long lost friends, your primary school mates, your
Yeah.
nursery school 20, 30
You
years ago.
you will see them.
You see them. So, and some people have also met their wife or their husband on social media.
Yeah.
Some people, they met their wife and their husband on social media. They started chatting maybe on Facebook. Eventually, they met physically and they dated for some time and they got married and they are living happily ever after and they are happily married. You know, people have gotten job through social media.
Yeah.
So some people have made good contacts, good connections, good friends that have helped to live their lives up through social media. You
Mm.
know, but social media can also be abused. It has negative sides. For example, cyberbullying. Cyberbullying, that is people bullying you on the internet. You
Yeah.
know, bullying you, harassing you on the internet, like what you said. A girl will chat you, I can come over. I charge $10 per night. You're not even asking her for such a offer, you know. Then also when you are making comments, when somebody share an update and you make a comment, you see people bullying you, attacking
Yeah.
you.
Mm, mm, mm.
You are trying to punish your generation that you are. So cyberbullying, or even when you're chatting with somebody chatting with somebody, somebody will be threatening you or insulting you. You know, so these are the downsides of social media. Then our girls, specifically, social media. Ladies are like sheep. Girls are technically women technically traditionally women behave like sheep. Like you can easily deceive a woman.
Mm.
You can easily deceive a woman, even if she's married. You can easily deceive a woman. Wash her brain
Yeah.
and deceive her. So through social media, girls have been invited over to come and visit a guy. You see the guy as an angel. You see, he use any picture he likes. Looks so handsome. Looks
Mm.
like an angel. Then she visits the person on the way she gets kidnapped.
It's
We
get
know in
kidnapped and
cyber,
killed. Mm.
we know in cyber instance, sometimes she's kidnapped, raped, and killed. You know, of course, we remember Cynthia Okolobo.
Yeah. I
Uh,
hear of that. Yeah. Mm.
that girl, a professor's daughter. She
Mm.
traveled. The person who sent the guy sent her flight money, for that matter. She traveled to Lagos by flight. She never came back. The guy killed her, whether in his room or in a hotel room. You know, so
Mm.
that's one. But there are many other examples of a girl. The one that happened in Anambra, the girl chatted with the guy on social media. Then they planned hook up in a hotel. The girl uh, hooked up now with the guy. She never came back. The guy killed her in the hotel.
Mm.
And there are even recent ones happening. Even the case of Chidinma Ojukwu and that guy, the TV CEO, Ataga or something like that. You know, it's also social media. They chat,
Victim.
they
Mm.
hook up in an Airbnb hotel, and one thing led to the other. The lady stabbed the guy to death. So that is the menace of social media. People hooking up, chatting, hooking up with somebody, a stranger, chatting with a stranger, and making the mistake of going to see the stranger and going alone. Even if you must go and meet somebody you saw on social media, unless the person you have confirmed that the person is your relation, somebody you know before. It's advisable to go with somebody, go in company of somebody. Especially for girls, go with somebody for your safety, because it's harder to harm two persons are easier to harm one person. So that's one negative aspect of social media. Also, when it comes to marriages, I can tell you by my own statistics that over 70% of divorces in marriage nowadays because of social media.
Because of
Social
social
media,
media. Mm-hmm.
yes. Private chats. You may be chatting, and your spouse, if your spouse is tech savvy like me,
Yeah.
you may be on WhatsApp. You don't know that he's monitoring your chat on another device.
Mm.
Nowadays, you can log into the same WhatsApp chat. The same number. You can log into that number WhatsApp for that number in up to 3 phones, 3 devices
Phone.
or more.
Mm, mm, mm,
Yes.
mm, mm.
Some people don't know it, especially ladies. So she'll be chatting. Her husband will be monitoring her chatting. She wouldn't know. So at the end of the day, one partner finds out that the other partner is cheating. You are cheating on her, you are cheating on him, and then they'll call it quits. You know, so that social media is responsible for many divorces. That's why they advise many ladies. If you want to maintain your home, if you want your home to be stable, if you want to keep your marriage, to protect your marriage, delete your Facebook account, delete your Instagram account, but go on social media and mind your family. You
Yeah,
know,
mind your
so
family. Yeah.
yeah, so that social media is a big problem when it comes to marriages. And then social media. Another downside of it is negligence. Negligence. Uh, like you saw that picture trending on social media, where a lady is pressing the phone, then with her hand she's holding a feeding bottle for the baby. Meanwhile, the baby has fallen off the bed.
I share the video. I share the photo.
And she doesn't know. You know, So that kind of person, if a husband comes in that kind of situation, if it is a British husband, if it's a bad husband, a wife beater, he will even beat her up for that kind of situation. Or ask her to go back to your father's house. After I married the social media wife, always
The social
pressing
media
phone.
wife.
So, because of negligence, sometimes the food is left on the gas cooker, it gets burnt. You ask her why, what happened? Sorry, I forgot. Meanwhile, she was busy pressing phone.
Pressing phone.
Pressing phone, that's why the food got burnt. You know? So,
Okay.
negligence. Negligence of house chores, negligence of responsibilities, negligence of family, because of social media. Also, because of social media, our young teenagers, our young girls of nowadays, or youth of nowadays, they no longer greet. They no longer greet. You will come into the room, they are all pressing their phone.
They're all pressing their
You know,
phone.
nobody will greet you. Uncle, good afternoon. Uncle, good evening, sir. You almost have to snatch the phone from her, take away the phone from the person before they will now
Realize themselves.
record their attention and put you. Yeah, before they will not behave themselves. Because of social media, our young people have lost respect, you know, and also nowadays because of social media, we people are more depressed, you know. Before one thing that makes us happy is that the person touch
Yeah,
the
you can
person,
respond. Yeah, yeah.
yes, with the person. But nowadays, everybody, if the person most important to them is that person in China or India that he's chatting with. The
He's
person
chatting with.
next to you may need water. The person is choking, about to die, need water. You are busy focusing on your phone, chatting, and the
Chatting.
person will die because of need of water. And also people will be chatting, smiling. Meanwhile, they are lonely, they are depressed. They are lonely, they are depressed because nobody cares about anybody again. These are the manners of social media. You know,
One
negligence.
of those
Sometimes
ones.
at workplace, somebody is on duty and busy watching video. Many people have lost their job because of it. Always busy watching video,
Are
even
you
when there's
serious?
camera, the camera is capturing you. Customer is saying, "Hey, I need your attention," and you are busy pressing. You are watching video,
Hmm.
smiling. Social media is very very bad.
The-
So these
what about
are
those ones that are pressing while walking on the street, on the road?
that's another problem. That is that. In fact, if I saw an online course, diploma course, they said dangers of walking on the street and pressing phone. You study it. If you study that course, write the exam, you get certificate of dangers of walking on the street or driving and pressing phone.
Driving
Of
and
course,
pressing phone.
that is a recipe. It's a recipe for untimely death. A
Yeah, it's
recipe,
a recipe for untimely death. Yeah, I agree with you.
a regime for untimely death because the person can get hit by a vehicle, maybe a reckless driver. You know, many other things can happen. You know, the person can slip and fall because the person or stumble because you're not watching where you're looking, where you're going. Your attention is not where you're going.
Yeah,
So it's also a very bad attitude. Pressing phone and walking on the streets. Yeah. Then cheating. Social media promotes cheating. That is why it is very difficult to find faithful people now in marriages. Because of social media, private chatting, you know. So it's
I agree
breaking
with
home,
you.
divorces, you know, causing disrespect, negligence. Then hook up with all the consequences. Not only that somebody can hook up with the wrong person and get killed, also somebody can also get hook up with the wrong person and get unwanted pregnancy. You know, I'm a medical lab scientist. So I had a case where the girl said the guy is in Lagos and I'm in Nnewi and we have been chatting on phone. Then when he now came back from Lagos on a particular she said it's only once they had sex. So she didn't see her period again. So she came, I did test for her. Behold, she was pregnant. Pregnancy test positive. So and she said she had only met this guy once.
Only once.
And through
One
social
night
media,
stand.
they linked up through social media and they met once and had sex and she got pregnant. So I think I asked her what was she going to do. She said because the guy has not even become familiar with her family. She said she's going to see the guy so that they will settle. So I don't know. So she went her way now. So they settled. Then some other person through social media hooked up with somebody that infected them with HIV, HIV, hepatitis B, you know, incurable diseases. They say
Incurable
nowadays,
disease. Yeah,
if you are chatting with people and you want to have sex with people, be careful though. People are carrying disease and they'll not tell you.
they will not
People are
tell
carrying
you.
disease, they'll not tell you. You know, somebody that has HIV, if it's a woman, once you chat her, she will not play hard to get. She will just tell you when are you coming, where are we meeting, and when you meet her, she will not even ask you to use condom. You are free. Meanwhile, she's looking healthy, but she has HIV,
Have
and
HIV.
she will infect the man with HIV and wait for the next victim. You know, same thing, vice versa for the guys. You know, uh, a man has HIV, he's ready to give you 10,000.
Any amount you call.
You are an undergraduate, you are in the university, you are in project, you need money. You know, you do hook up with this man, businessman. He can give you 10,000 just for 3 hours. You spend with him or through the night. He will give you the money and he will give you HIV because in fact, if you are saying, "Oh, guy, use condom," you say, How much will I give you?" Say, "I will not use condom." If you say 20,000 and the man gives you 20,000, run, oh, you should be afraid. He has HIV. But if someone has HIV, he's ready to pay you any amount to have sex with you without condom. So you go home with HIV, sometimes with pregnancy too. So these are the dangers, you know, of social media. I know that people use you can use any picture you like on social media. You know, I met a young man. I was doing business with the young man. So on WhatsApp, I saw that his social media, his picture is a young man, but his picture is one very beautiful girl that is well indulged. You know, she has the best of this one, and this one is well window dressed. So I know that young man is a Yahoo boy.
How are
I
they
know
getting those pictures?
that's how they scam. That's how they scam people in the Western world. That's how they scam people in Europe, in US. You know, they because I know that white people are very much trusting. They are more trusting than we Africans. So they trust so
Yeah.
much. So the guy will believe that he's chatting with a girl, that this number belongs to a girl. And very beautiful. And that is our picture. You know? So at the end of the day, the guy will even send money to the girl and you get duped. You know, but the only way to outsmart such person is to request for video call. But
When
still,
you
they can
requested for video call, as they said,
you arrange your girlfriend to answer the video call for him. You know, so they can go any extent to dupe people. So that's social media.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And also yesterday, my Facebook friend said he paid £1,500 to a company on this on internet. He saw the website on internet. He believed it was a secure internet. It was a secure website. So they are offering cleaning services. So they asked him to pay 20% deposit for the service. He was so trusted that he paid the whole money, £1,500, about 1.4 million naira. He said the people never delivered the service. He reported to his bank. The bank couldn't help him. They couldn't recover the money. He reported to police. The police couldn't help him. They said we should be careful not to pay to scammers because there's nothing we can do. You pay your money
Nothing
to
can
scammers.
do. Yeah.
So social media is our internet. There are risks. You know, sometimes you have to be a wise person not to be ripped apart or not to be
Exactly.
duped. Sometimes
Exactly.
you want to get physical confirmation. You know, get physical confirmation of what you are doing on internet before you commit yourself, before you pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, my brother. I'm so happy having you. This is where we are going to come to the end of today's conversation because of our time.
Yeah, yeah. This is my first
I'm
time
happy.
on YouTube live. YouTube
Yes.
live and sharing on screen. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, it's quite very, very interesting. Yeah. So
I
I
love
would like to have you next time. Yeah. So say hi to our viewers.
Yeah, thank you everyone. My
Yeah,
YouTube channel
thank
is at Is Godson TV. Is
yes.
Godson TV. Yes, please
Please,
subscribe to my YouTube
please
channel.
subscribe for him.
I'm a medical lab scientist. I'm an author. I'm a life coach, and I'm a financial literacy coach. On my YouTube channel, I share financial literacy information. As my mentor, Robert will usually say, your financial education is your responsibility. You have to invest the time to get financially educated. And when you become financially educated, develop financial intelligence. Financial intelligence helps you to convert your money to wealth. You know,
Exactly.
convert riches to wealth. You
Exactly.
know, so about it next time. You also learn a lot on that about financial literacy by watching my YouTube channel at Is God
Okay.
Something. Thank you, everyone.
Is Godson TV. Thank you, my brother. See
Thank you.
you
God
on our
bless
next video. Thank you very much.
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
viewers,
Bye.
this is where we are coming to the end of this broadcast. I hope to see you next time. God bless you all. Thank you all.